How do you know if your child has started to experiment with alcohol or drugs? This is oftentimes a difficult circumstance for most parents to evaluate because they're that child that they know and they don't want to think anything bad or negative about them. And oftentimes I find the people that I work with, there are clear indicators that are oftentimes overlooked that will inform you whether or not your child has started engaging in some behavior, usually alcohol, drugs, that will give you a message about you may need to take some action. Now, my name is Taharka Sankara, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. I am a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor. I'm also certified in trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapy, and I do have qualified real-life experience of dealing with this type of situation on the other side. Now, what are some things that you can look for, some indicators, some signs to let you know that your child may have started to experiment with alcohol or drugs and it has reached a level that it is starting to compromise some of their basic functioning? So here are three things that I want to give to you that will give you an idea. And understand that just because these signs may be presentable does not necessarily indicate that they are using alcohol and drugs, but they will at least allow you to raise your red flag, turn your alerts on to pay closer attention. So one of the things you want to be looking out for is change in behavior, change in mood, rapid changes, unexplained changes. There may be some reactionary responses or explosiveness that exceeds the normal event, right? So there may be a confrontation or a question of some sort, and it's just a very loud and explosive and argumentative and challenging situation to deal with just because you may have questioned something. So those sudden changes in the mood swing, they may become more hostile, more irritable, more aggressive. If you have other children in the house, they may start to get into more conflict and things like that. So one of the things you pay attention to is mood and behavior. Mood and behavior. The second thing that I would say you want to pay attention to are physical health changes. Now, oftentimes when someone starts consuming alcohol and drugs, there are some physical changes. There may be some things that start to take place. There may be a rapid change in weight gain or weight loss. There may be some things that you may start to witness or observe. So your child may start to exhibit frequent cold-like symptoms, flu-like symptoms, runny noses, coughing, and sniffling and things like that with some type of persistency. So you want to pay attention to what may be happening. You may notice some things in their eyes, how they may look, right? Their physical appearance may look quite strange. You may be looking at like, yo, what's going on with them? Maybe their eyes may change, glassy, bloodshot, dilated pupils, things like that. Profuse sweating and things like that. You may notice they may be sweating at a time when there should be no reason for them to be sweating. They got clammy skin, moist skin. These are indicators, physical signs, health signs that they may not be doing too well. They may sleep pattern may change. They may not be resting, or they may be resting too much. And these are signs that something may be going on and you want to investigate a little further. The third thing and the last thing I'm going to explain today is that you may experience or may witness some decline or disconnection from things they used to enjoy. You may see some decline in academics. You may see some decline in sports involvement, extra club involvement. You may see some shifts in their friends, their social circle. You may not know them at this point, and they're being more distant than with who they are. You may see them in certain areas that they should not be in. You just start to recognize some things just start to change, whether they're functioning in school, how they function at home, how they function in the community. So these are some telltale signs that you want to be paying attention to in case your child may have started to experience. And I hope this helped. There's one thing, behavior and mood. The second thing is physical health changes. And the third thing is more related to school performance, academic and social relationships and activities. And I hope this can help you if you're interested to gain a little more insight, engage in this conversation with a little more depth. Join the Next Gen Parenting Group. This is a group, is a virtual platform, virtual village where you have an opportunity to share, get engaged, ask questions, be amongst like-minded adults, other parents who are on their parenting journey. So join the Next Gen Parenting Group, and I look forward to seeing you in that room.